What's up, wrestling fans? Ratt Rich Fulmer with your Mad Report. So today I'm going to talk about some indie stuff. I'm going to focus on this segment, the Mad Report. We're going to focus more on individual wrestlers in the indie circuit, tag teams, promotions. I'm going to focus one show, one person per show, one company per show, one tag team per show. If I can get a guest on here, then we'll talk all around indie stuff. It won't be any WWE talk here. You can find that just about anywhere else. Watch it. I'm not a fan of wrestling, or I'm not a fan of WWE wrestling. But Ratman, you gotta be hardcore. You're not hardcore unless you watch WWE also. Actually, no. I'm about as hardcore wrestling fan as you can get. However, I've got a problem with bunnies, breakdancing, and you know this one person behind the mask and they put somebody else behind the mask instead. Or they take great indie wrestlers and they put them through developmental territory and like NXT, and they give them some stupid name, and you know, then you've got, I'm Adam Rose, don't be a lemon, be a rosebud. Meanwhile, you got guys walking around, well, you know, brother, I've got 24-inch pythons and I'm still the strongest man alive, who have run around, and they even threw a mask on that idiot. I don't know, Mr. USA or something like that. I don't know. I seen the gimmick and I was like, okay, I'm done. So that was before, you know. And you've got somebody like Bo Dallas, who is he's very talented, but he's running around going, believe, whatever. Anyway, I don't care about WWE stuff. I'm not even talking about WWE stuff. Right now I want to focus on AR Fox. He's our guy for the today. And a lot of people don't know this. I didn't know a lot of things that I have on here because, you know, it's all in research. AR Fox, you want to know a guy? You want to see good talent, find him on YouTube. AR Fox. AR Fox. He's one of the best out there. Personally for me, he's my favorite out there in the indies. And that says a lot as far as, you know, you've got Rich Swann, Ricochet, you've got Adam Cole, you've got Jay Briscoe, Michael Elgin. You've got a lot of guys out there who are great in their own right, and you can't take anything away from them. AR Fox is the most daredevil guy besides Sabu, and it's I'll probably get a lot of flack for comparing the two, but at the same time, you gotta look up AR Fox. This guy, from a balcony, he just comes back from a broken wrist, a broken hand, and he jumps off the balcony onto his opponents. Oh! The guy is just awesome. And he was trained by Curtis Hughes, which, those who don't know who Curtis Hughes is, those who might know who Curtis Hughes is, his ring name was once Mr. Hughes. That's right, the famed Mr. Hughes from NWA, UWF, WCCW, back in the day. He was the black version of Big Bubba Rogers. The concept of what Big Bubba Rogers was supposed to be, like when he was in with Jim Cornette in NWA, WCW days. This big, talented guy. He was one of those guys that just beat and pounded, and made a name for himself in many different ways. But AR Fox, from 2007 till now, he's held 7 titles, 1 and 2 in each company. CCW's where he's mostly made a lot of his. If you don't know CCW, Combat Zone Wrestling, that is, let's see, they picked up where ECW left off with the hardcore, with the tables, with the barbed wires, with the guys that just stack 5 or 6 tables on top of each other and jump off of something on top of, your opponent, or body slamming somebody onto a neatly stacked. No, really, it's neatly stacked. The fluorescent bulbs, the long fluorescent bulbs. I've seen a lot of their shows, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe what I'm seeing. But I like it. And AR Fox dominated through there. He's beaten guys like, and let's just take a look at, Dragon's Gate. He's been in Dragon's Gate. He started out in WWA 4, where he was trained by, like I said, Chris Hughes, Mr. Hughes, and FCW, which is a WWE developmental territory. I'm just going to say, before NXT, there was FCW, and FCW is still out there, but they're not what they are. They're no longer WWE, but back then, 2007, they were. Can you imagine if AR Fox got picked up by WWE? They made a mistake by passing over him. I'm going to say that. They made a mistake by passing over him. But at the same time, I'm glad that they didn't pass over him, because he wouldn't be AR Fox. He would be somebody else, and I wouldn't watch him. I just wouldn't. I'm sorry, Fox. I would not watch you if you were in WWE, because they would change you. They would change you. They would make you into something that you're not. I'm sorry. You're an awesome wrestler. You're an awesome athlete. One hell of a competitor. And I wouldn't want to see you. I would like to see you face Seth Rollins or Bo Dallas or Adam Rose. Don't be a lemon. But outside the company, FCW, bring those guys over to TNA. TNA could use some really good talent, and they have a lot of talent now. On that note, I would rather see AR Fox in TNA or Ring of Honor, something like that, to where he's got a big name already, and you put him up there, and then you put him out there against like ACH and Adam Cole or Jay Briscoe or Michael Elgin or somebody like that, and you're gonna have yourself awesome matches. And he's been in CCW, like I said, and he's dominated that USA, Evolve, Dragon's Gate USA, and Evolve Dragon's Gate Japan, Full Impact Pro Wrestling, CLL. He's held, and if that doesn't get you, 7 titles, 1 and 2 titles per company that he's been in. He's won titles all over the place. And people talk about, whoa, Chavo Guerrero did that. Yeah. And Chavo Guerrero has a huge name because he's been out there winning titles all over the world. All over the world. And somebody to go from Japan to USA, back to Japan, back to USA, down into Mexico, and make a name for himself this way, he needs to be recognized in some sort of way. Honestly, I want to see him in TNA. I want to see him in ROH. He's one of the best. Mr. Independent Wrestler. He comes back from a broken hand and jumps in that ring, and it's like he never he never left. He never missed a beat. He wasn't rusty at all. I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I'll probably get in trouble for this, but find him on Facebook, send him a friend request, get him out there more, share his name, talk about him. AR Fox, find him on Facebook, and you'll see he posts pictures all the time and videos of his own work. Work from whenever he was a kid doing it in the backyard, which was pretty awesome. Let's see, and PWI ranked him 94 in the top 500. If the titles, a lot of people don't like saying, well, he's held titles. But in my opinion, if you're not holding a title, then you're not good enough for a title. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but there's reasons why guys in independence get titles. It's all about putting each other over. And with the list of people that he's beaten, ranked number 94 in the top 500, People's Choice Award, and he's beaten Alex Colon, Ricochet, Ryan McBride, 13, Faced, I'm probably mispronouncing some of these names wrong, Chris Cash, Ruckus, Jonathan Grisham, Ryan Slater, Rich Swann, Bill G's, Hua Nation, which in Andrew Evett, everybody knows Hua Nation. One of the biggest and baddest guys out there. He's beaten him. He has all of 10 moves, but a lot of what you see is his aerial assaults. He's flipping off of guys in the ring. He's running one way, jumps up on the top rope, and it does this backflip, and outside of the ring lands on his target every single time. I've seen him take a beating. I've seen him been busted to hell, and I've seen him pin every single person out there. And this list that I just read off is a small list. It's probably this big, but the list that I got it from is like this that he's beaten. I can't even put it. It's enormous. If you ever get the chance to check it out, go to any event. I first seen him in 2CW, and then after that it was Evolved. I don't remember which Evolved it was. I'm kind of scatterbrained. It's been a rough weekend everywhere. So, but check him out. YouTube him, find him on Facebook. Indy to TNA is a group that he belongs to. It's one group that I, as well as many others, admin. We do things all through the week. We're focusing on independent wrestling, independent talent, promoters, anything and everything independent. Let's say that, from ROH, TNA, 2CW, CLL, NWA Marion. Come down and check us out. He's part of that group. Feel free to come down and ask us anything, any news updates you need. We're right there. This is Ratman Rich Former, and this has been your Mad Report.